Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. I'm in the dining room today. I know. I'm not in the YouTube room. I'm not outside. It was 25 degrees this morning when I woke up. I didn't want to go outside and film. So, I promised you all I would come up with 10 questions that I would ask, and then hopefully you'll take on the challenge and answer the questions too. So let's get on. And I want to answer these questions on the fly, like right here and now, not have toiled over them. So the first one is, if you had been able to give yourself your name when you were born, what name would you have chosen? Now, I don't dislike my name. I like it. My name is Angela Grace, which Angela means angel, and Grace, it's so fitting for me. Ha ha. But I think I would have chosen Ruth. I love the story in the Bible where it talks about Ruth and Naomi and their friendship. And I like the name Ruth. I would have kept Grace though. I like the name Grace. If you had to be turned into an animal to stay here on the earth, what animal would you want to be turned into? Well, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, that's easy. It's me, Angie's going to say owl. Well, I wouldn't mind being an owl, but I think I would want to come back as a dog. A service dog, a emotional support dog, something that meets a need for somebody. So I think that's what I would come back as. What kind of dog? Probably a poodle. I'd come back as a poodle. It doesn't matter if it was toy poodle, a standard poodle. No matter what kind, I think I would come back as a poodle. How many nights would you allow a family member to stay at your home before they would have had to go somewhere else? Now, I've had this scenario. I've had family members live with me, and they've lived with me a couple of months. Judge Judy says after 3 days, fish and relatives stink when you let them stay in your home. You have to get rid of them. So it would depend on the circumstance whether how long I would let them stay. And it would have to be a close family member. Like, it was mostly my sister that really stayed with me. Now, my grandmother lived with me the last 5 years of her life, but I don't count that as somebody that just dropped by to live here. I mean, she was a part of our family. So I really don't think of her as just somebody that just moved in and just took things over, because she didn't. What is the most dangerous thing you've ever done? The most dangerous thing I've ever done. I don't really know. I don't think I've been that mischievous and that dangerous. If I've done it, it's been by accident. Like I took some medication that I was allergic to, and I went on a trip and never even left my house. But it wasn't something that I set out to do that was dangerous. So I can't think of anything right off the bat that I did that was really dangerous. Number 4, number 5. How much money would it take for you to stand in front of a large group of people and let them ask you any question, and you have to answer it truthfully? And if you don't answer it truthfully, you get shocked by lightning or like electricity. Well, I don't mind answering questions without somebody offering me money, but if they want to offer me money, I'll be glad to take it. But some people don't like to tell the truth. Everybody lies. All humans lie, whether it's a little white lie or a big lie or, whatever. It's like House said, everybody's a liar. I don't know if y'all have ever watched that show, House. He was a doctor. But I don't think that the money would matter, because I would tell the truth if I was asked a question. But some people want the money, and like I said, I'll take it, whatever they're offering. Number 6, name a talent you have no matter how small. A talent. You know how people can lift their tongue on both sides? That's an inherited trait. I can't do that. I can't lift my tongue up like that. But what I can do is I can turn my tongue sideways. And I can do this with my fingers and this. And I don't know. That's just some silly traits that I have. Now, I've talked to you about my other talents that I have, but mostly that's the two weirdest, silliest talents that I have. I can't believe I just stuck my tongue out at you all. Okay. Name a famous quote from a movie and put the movie it comes from. I guess the quote would be, you can't handle the truth. And that comes from A Few Good Men. I thought of another one, but it has an ugly word in it. And, you know, YouTube is really buckling down on the ugly words. But I'm just wondering if it was a quote, if you would get pinged for it. But anyway, I didn't use that one. Name a career or a job you would love to have. Well, actually, I'd love to have my old job back at the library. But now that I'm not working, I could just say just about anything. So, yeah, probably my job at the library. I'd like to have my library job back. Number 10, would you go without... No, I skipped one. Let's see. How much money would it take for you to go skinny dipping on one of the world's largest beaches on its most active day with people? I don't think there's enough money for that. Now, if my child need a kidney, a heart, a lung, you know, of course, I would do it. But not for money. Now, years ago, when I had a better figure and I was younger and, you know, probably I could be paid. But not now. I mean, I would literally scare everybody away from the beach. It would just be unreal. Could you go without food for 40 days if someone wanted to give you $1 million? Now, you can drink water. You can drink fluids. But could you go without food for 40 days and 40 nights? I would give it a try for $1 million. Which in today's standards, $1 million is really not that much money. If you think about it, it's not as much money as it was years ago when you said, oh, I'm a millionaire. I mean, the cost of living has gone up so much. $1 million wouldn't last, you know, somebody very long. If you was a spender, you could go through that money really, really fast. The bonus question is, what is your favorite type of music to listen to? Okay, my favorite type of music is the 80s. I love all kind of 80s music. When I was growing up as a teenager, I mostly listened to country, but then now I'm more of and pop and rock and roll. You know, I listen to a whole variety of music. I love all types of music. I love bluegrass. I love gospel. I love classical. I love meditation music. Just about all types of music. It depends on the mood I'm in. But mostly I would listen to 80s because that's when I was growing up as a teenager. And 80s had the best music. So that is the 10 questions plus the bonus. And I'll put the questions down in the description if you want to take on this challenge. If you do, just tag me in it. And I'm going to see how many take on the challenge. And if enough people tag me in the challenge, I'm going to give away a gift. So if you want to win a gift, take the challenge, be honest, answer the questions on the fly. Don't think about them, just answer them. But you give it a try. It's been so nice having you here, neighbor. Remember, like, share, subscribe, ring that bell so you'll know the next time I'm coming to you with a video. Don't forget to comment. Please comment. I love your comments. And remember, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. I love saying that because there's nothing you can do about it. Bye, neighbor.